Hi, it's Tico Venturi here with Keller Williams Realty and the Venturi team doing my monthly market update. It is now May 7th of 2014 and actually want to start out instead of going through the April numbers back up to March, believe it or not. So article came out in the paper today. It says home prices rebound, and it's good news. However, when you actually start looking at it a little bit deeper, these numbers come from CoreLogic, which is a national company that does market trends for the 100 top metro areas in the country, and so they give broad numbers, and now so they're talking averages. Let's see, I think it said 3.9% for March. However, if you look at this chart that I got on the screen here, this chart is the numbers directly from our board of realtors here in Albuquerque, and you can see the average price was actually just basically flat, and the median price was actually down. So you got to take all these numbers with a grain of salt. Now, again, they're looking at just Albuquerque, where our board is looking at Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and the whole surrounding area. There's good signs. I mean, there's good signs in price appreciation, and so that's what I want to do is jump to the April numbers here and give you kind of what I see going on, and I think we got a good case for some appreciation this year. I mean, we talked about this at the beginning of the year. Last year we had a 1 or 2% appreciation. I think this year, we're probably on pace for that, maybe more, depending on the way those numbers look. The first chart we're looking at here is median prices. So median, again, it's the middle point between all homes sold above and below, and it's a good indicator of where the market is moving. You can see here we're right around that 176 level, again on median, not average. We're talking median here. And you can see based on this chart that it's kind of steady. We're up and down, 1-2% fluctuation. The other thing I wanted to show, and again, the thing I want to talk about is the case for some appreciation this year in 2014. And one of the things is this chart here is number of properties sold per month. Again, you're probably going to see here in a few weeks, again, coming out in a journal, something that talks about, home prices or home sales, the number of sales were flat for April, because if you look at this chart here, you'll see April, where are we, last year, 751. And these numbers, these are all single-family detached homes. So April last year, April this year. It's almost identical. I mean, really, the numbers of homes sold is pretty much equal. The chart that I want to show you, though, that gives me some pretty good optimism about appreciation in our market is this one. This is the number of homes under contract month over month. And you can see, in the past, we always kind of have that bump up in the spring. And, of course, last year, March, April, number of homes under contract went up. Again, trending the same way this year, although number of pending homes under contract for that period is actually up over last year. And then the other thing I wanted to look at was the number of foreclosures on the market. This is the thing that really gives us a feel for what's going on with the distressed properties. And we've continued to see a trend. I don't know if you can see these numbers here, but this number up above that's 15.5%, that's the number of homes on the market that are bank owned, meaning they were foreclosed upon and they're coming back on the market. So that number has continued to decline month over month now for a while. I mean, we've had some bump ups here and there, but as a trend line, it continues to go down. So that's a good sign for our market. And then the last thing I wanted to look at, and this I think is really the one that's kind of a good tell of what's going to happen in the future. This is the supply of inventory, the number of homes for sale. So if there were no other homes to come on the market, how long would it take for all the homes that are on the market to sell by month? And right now we're between 5 and 6 months supply of inventory, and that's a healthy market. Now, we don't want it to go much lower than that, because then you kind of get into kind of a strange unhealthy appreciation. And so I just see good signs. of things to come. And so if you're thinking of buying this year, I think it's a great time. Interest rates are still, they actually bumped up a little bit just last week, but they're still, 4.5%, just depending on your situation and what program you're looking at. So still feel it's a good time to buy right now. We just bought another rental property ourselves just because, that's we're in the business, obviously, and we think it's a good time to be investing in real estate, again, from an investment standpoint, but from a purchasing standpoint, we feel it's a good time as well. We do have market stats on our website, or if you want to get a real market analysis, a thorough market analysis on your home, obviously just reach out to us. You can hit us here on the website, or you can call us at 933-6881. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.